Right, hi guys, welcome back to a brand new story time video about annoying teachers. Sorry, I did that trend so bad. Let me just shut up and get on with this. Now, I already did another video about a strict teacher, but this is different. She's actually a PE teacher at my school, which is pretty surprising since most PE teachers are pretty chill. Before I tell you about the full video, I just want to point out that this video is not intended to hurt anyone. I'm just saying my past experiences. Now, without further ado, let's get into this video. Grab your popcorn. So basically, at my lunchtime, I hurt my leg. It wasn't that bad, but it hurt too much to play PE. My teacher, who this year was even more chill than I had last year, which is pretty crazy because last year my teacher was so chill. My teacher said that I could sit out in PE and that I should tell her that I was given permission by my teacher to sit out. Sorry, outbreak. Do you hate it when someone else wants to cook something delicious, or maybe you want to cook something delicious, but they find it too hard to do, or you find it too hard to do? Well, today's sponsor will change it. Introducing James Cooks, my new channel where I cook easy, healthy, and delicious meals for every food power out there. So quick on the Tesco and buying the meal deal. Let's go to James Cooks and make a healthier, cheaper, and tastier alternative. Anyway, let's get back into the video. I need to actually stop doing that. It's so annoying. The time had come. I was going out for PE, and while we were walking onto the PE yard, I asked the PE teacher, who I'm just going to call Miss Jackson, because obviously I can't say her real name, to sit out in PE. But she said no, that was no biggie. I just went along and played. But about 10 minutes later, I asked again if I could sit out. This time telling her that my teacher had given me permission, but obviously not my leg hurt even more than before. But she still said no. At this point, I was getting pretty angry, so I waited around 5 minutes and then walked out of the lesson. I stayed there for around 6 or 7 minutes. Sorry, I hate 6-7. Until someone noticed that I was sitting out and pointed it out to Mrs. Jackson. She turned around and said in that grumpy teacher voice, "What are you doing? Go and sit back down." I walked back slowly. I looked so grumpy. I kind of looked like when Wednesday and Enid switched bodies, and you could just see Enid with her arms crossed, looking like she's ready to start World War III. I'll put a picture of the screen of what she looked like. Yeah, I looked a bit creepy. I was given her death stares and everything. My whole class was looking, but I was not embarrassed. No. I was ready to fight. Miss Jackson can't just say that I can't sit out. I'm not a robot. People hurt themselves. Clearly Miss Jackson can't see that. I don't want to be mean. I'm really kind at school. I just want to get this video out to her. We are not robots. But this isn't the first time it happened. Listen to 2 other times that it did happen. One time last year, I brought an electric gun to PE lesson, which I'll admit I probably shouldn't have done. I won't do it again, and you'll see why. I was giving it to other people, and Mrs. Jackson saw the gun in my hand. She came up to me and confiscated, and she was like, "What is this?" I said, "It's some electric gun." Keep in mind that I said it's electric. She confiscated it, obviously, which I've just said, I'm pretty sure just before. But on the way back, I saw her pull the gun. Wait, let's go quickly get it. I saw her literally pull the gun, but she pulled it anyway. I don't get it. A few minutes went by and another teacher came back and said, "Did you know that Miss Jackson got very hurt by that?" Like, I don't get how I just told her it was electric, and then she pulls it and gets an electric shock and acts surprised. Anyway, this is the last story. It's not as long, it's not as big of a deal. I just wanted to point this out. So recently, I was playing PE. I was trying pretty hard, so hard that in fact I literally got a tight pain in my chest. You know when you're breathing through your mouth instead of your nose? So when you run, it makes your throat really dry. Well, that was exactly what I was feeling. It hit pretty bad, so I asked Mr. Jackson if I could go and get a drink. And guess what? And it's just I know. My friends kept telling me that we weren't little robots and we shouldn't be treated like one. But I have social anxiety of a worm. But I have the social anxiety of a worm, and since I had already escalated situations in the past a bit too much, I just stayed quiet, suffering, as I refused to join in. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching till the end, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye, peace.